Okay. So we divide both sides by -3. Y equals -4? Positive. Negative over negative. Positive. So how do I find x though? Plug it back in. I'm going to plug it into the top one. So 3x minus 2y equals -2. So I'm going to replace the y with 4. 3x minus 2 times 4. -2 times a positive 4. It's a -8, so I need to rewrite the rest. Now this is back to solving for x. What's my first step? To both sides. -2 plus 8. 6. What's the inverse of multiplying? So that's why we divide by 3. So what does this mean? Where these two lines intersect. Okay. Second part. Multiply equations, then add or subtract to eliminate the variable. If I add these, do I eliminate anything? Are the coefficients the same? No. So we need to multiply these equations to make them eliminate. So what that means is, does a 3 go into a 2? Does a 2 go into a 3? Does a 2 go into a 6? So how do I make a 2 change to a 6? By multiply by 3. So I multiply this entire problem by 3. So I distribute to each term. Three times 3 is 9x. 3 times 2, 6y. And 3 times -26, correct. So now I have these two new equations. Now I can add them. These two eliminate. 11x equals -88. And that's set up. We can already see that this is going to be a nice answer. X equals, everybody know what this is? -8. Now how do I find y? Substitute that in. I'm going to do it to this lower one because the x is smaller. So 2x minus 6y equals -10. So I know what x is, so I can substitute it out. 2 times -8 minus 6y equals -10. Two times -8, -16. Okay, what's the next step? Y. Y to both sides. Property of equality. Those cancel. Divide by -6. Y equals -1. What does this represent? Where these lines cross. I would graph it again, but then I'm going to lose my recording. Okay. So I'm going to let you try this one on your own, but we'll set this up together. this isn't as nice as this one because none of these set up to cancel out. Like a 3 doesn't go into a 2 doesn't go into a 3, 5 doesn't go into a 4 doesn't go into a 5. But I need to make these the same. Any ideas? Yeah. So if you multiply top by 2 and bottom by 3, what variable are you going to end up eliminating? The y's. What are these going to become? 6. So I have to multiply each term on the top by 2. 2 times 5 is 10x. -3. Okay. 2 times 3y. 6y. 2 times 2. So from years past, previous years past, this is a very common mistake. You forget to multiply it to this little fellow on the end. Okay, -3 times 4. -3 times 2. -3 times 10. -30. So I think you can take over from here. Add those together and check your answer.